There's a preconception that software developers just code and sleep. And while this isn't untrue, there's actually a lot more that goes on than you may think. So this video is about what it is that software developers do through my experience. So there are really only three things that I do. Number one is gathering requirements. So usually when you are given a task to work on as a software developer, you're always given like all the requirements. But this isn't usually the case for newer applications because requirements always come up and they change pretty often. So it is your job as a software developer to adapt to these changes often. And of course, you won't always have all the necessary information, so you have to bug people about it constantly. So not only that, it's your job to get the clarification on requirements. So some things may require more attention to details than others. So you are there asking other people about where you're getting this information from, or if this information aligns with others. Number two, having design discussions. This part actually happens quite often when you're in the development of a newer software application. So when it comes to software architectures, we're talking about how applications interact with each other, how the front end would interact with the back ends, and how the back end would interact with these databases or even other back end applications. So it's not always as simple as just front end interact with back end. However, that is mostly the case. There are usually more cases that branch out from that. So one of the other things that we do talk about in these discussions are performance, scalability, and ease of maintenance. These are all pretty important in how the application flows together since we want longevity in the software. And number three, coding. So coding is expected as a software developer since that's essentially what you're hired to do. You're expected to code. But most of the time when you're coding, you're also learning things about different libraries, different technologies. It's not always only about coding, you're learning while on the job. So don't be discouraged if you don't know a specific technology or a language. Just be open-minded about learning new things because that's what you are expected to do. You're constantly learning on the job, you're constantly applying these new technologies, and you're always adapting to them. And those are the three things I do as a software developer. As I said, this is only a reflection of my experience, but I do feel that other software developers' experience are reflected here as well. But if your experience is different from mine, please comment it down below and I would love to read about it. Anyways, if you found this video insightful, please like the video. And if you are interested in more content from my channel, you can click the subscribe button and you will get regular updates on my channel. Anyways, I appreciate you for watching. Peace.